Hey YouTubers, so I have a ramble right now, nice big ass ramble like the big ass cigar, being silly ass like the big ass cigar. So this ramble right now is about my apartment, nice big ass apartment like the big ass cigar, and basically a question for myself smoking SE. This question basically is essentially, does my apartment have pests like mice, rats, cockroaches, bed bugs, etc., etc.? And the answer is thankfully not, for the most part. My apartment is very clean ass like the big ass cigar. Now, FYI, you will always have some degree of pests, whether you have a house, an apartment, a condominium. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really damn matter. So I don't care if you have a house, a business, apartment, a grocery store, a restaurant. You will always have some level of problems with your house or business. However, my apartment is extremely clean, very clean ass like the big ass cigar. We do have occasional problems with mice. Every apartment, every house has problems with mice. Nice big ass mice like the big ass cigar. Nice big ass mouses like the big ass cigar. We never have rats. I mean, rats are disgusting, We also do not have a problem with roaches, which is actually unusual because most places around here where I live do have a problem with roaches. Thankfully, my apartment, knock on wood, has never had a problem with roaches, cockroaches, cucarachas. So anyway, yeah, cucarachas in your pantalones means cockroaches in your pants in Spanish. So yeah, cockroaches. My apartment, thankfully, knock on fucking wood, has never had a problem with cockroaches. Part of the reason I have no interest in living down south in Florida is because of all the cockroaches. No offense to people who live down there, it's your own personal business. No interest in hell and being exposed to that crap. And I know people are going to lecture me and bitch at me and say, oh, do you realize how cheap tobacco is down there? Do you realize how cheap everything is down there? Whatever, I'd rather pay higher taxes than have bugs. And again, no offense to people who live in Florida or down south, but I don't do well with things crawling around the house like bugs. Now, having said that, there are ants. During the summertime, the springtime, the fall time. My apartment has carpenter ants. Big ass ants like the big ass cigar. Not ants as in your aunt, not for your freaking aunt, but ants as in the bug ant, like the insect. So. And thankfully, bed bugs, knock on fucking wood, no bed bugs. Thank God, not that I believe in God, but thank God, no bed bugs. Bed bugs are the worst. They are the effing worst. They're worse than cucarachas or cockroaches. A little bit of Spanish there. So, yeah, bed bugs are the worst. They are the worst to get rid of. And unfortunately, some places around me have them. So, yeah, thankfully, knock on effing wood, no bed bugs. No bed bugs, no cockroaches. Occasional problems with mice here and there. No problems with rats. Yeah, knock on effing wood. No problems with rats. Rats are terrible. Like New York City has a ton of rats. Boston has a ton of rats. The place is infested. It's nasty. It's rats are aggressive. They're mean. They're pissed off. They bite you. They carry rabies. They carry diseases like distemper. So knock on effing wood, no rats. And unfortunately, some places around here also have rats. So yeah. So thankfully, aside from a few problems with mice here and there, aside from the occasional ants here and there, and spiders, spiders are fine. Spiders are fine. We don't have anything venomous around here. That's another thing that's nice about living in the Northeast. Massachusetts or Massachusetts. It's so damn cold here, damn hot here. Is essentially it's so damn cold here. We don't have the poisonous snakes like copperheads. Well, we do have a couple here and there, but we don't really have down south. Like the coral snakes, the rattlesnakes. We have rattlesnakes, but they're infrequent. We also don't have black widows for the most part. We don't have the brown recluse spiders. Nice big ass black widows like the big ass cigar. We don't have any of the nasty stuff like kissing bugs, any of that nasty shit, So thankfully, that's another advantage to living up north. It's very cold, and therefore, yeah, so you don't have to deal with that crap. It's no offense to people who live down south, you're probably used to it. You're probably used to finding spiders, snakes, all kinds of goodies under your sheets, whatever, or under wherever. But Personally, I could never deal with that crap. No way in hell, like no way in holy hell. I would get so easily creeped out. Roaches, I hear Florida is full of them. They're full of roaches, and it's very hard to keep them under control. Very damn hard, very damn hard to keep them under control. So, no thank you. And people can lecture me all you want and say, don't you realize you're paying like half the price for a cigar down south? No thank you. No thank you in hell. Also, I'm not a big fan of the hot weather like that. So some people say the cold weather sucks. Cold weather is terrible. Cold weather is sucky in general. I would rather be in the cold weather than the hot weather. I would not appreciate the muggy, sweaty, hot, nasty, sticky, hot, humid weather. I have a friend who lives in Florida, and he's not a big fan of it. I also knew somebody who used to live in Florida. Not a big fan of it. So I don't mind the snow here and there, but I understand a lot of people hate the snow. A lot of people move to Florida because the snow sucks. So a lot of people say the frickin' snow sucks in general. And I agree, the snow's not pleasant, but I don't know, it's to each is their own, I guess. Back to the point about my apartment, we don't have mice. Well, we have mice here and there, but we don't have bed bugs, effing cockroaches, effing rats, all that crap, all that shit, So my apartment is pretty damn clean. Bye-bye.